What's good, YouTube? Another day in the room, no editor, same thing, different day. Come on now. Now, you know what today we are talking about. A very, very, very controversial day. LeBron James is a 76er. This shit hurts my eyes to even look at. Oh my god, I did some. Genuinely hurts my eyes to look at. As being a LeBron fan, but being a D1 Sixers and Eagles hater, I am genuinely hurt. Even LeBron knows, like, out of anybody the Sixers gang, that's how you know he ring chasing. And I love LeBron, but it's like, yo. Now I hope my Knicks. I might not even be. I genuinely don't even think I'm a Celtics fan this year. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I want the Knicks to win another championship now. Cause Philly, you go to the ops. You trying to get back smacked. Like, come on. Like, come on. You go to the ops buzzing. The ops? I can't even fathom this gang. Like, you got Tyrese Maxey, LeBron James, VJ Edgecombe, and Joel Embiid. And then you got Liberian Phylon and Anthony Simons off the bench. I had to do two of those. My heart is genuinely broken right now. Like a guy said, if Embiid is healthy, this team could run the East. If Embiid is healthy, the league is over with. Game. Maxi, Edgecombe spot up, LeBron at the one. Everybody spot up. It's either LeBron or JB at the like playing facilitating the ball because they're the slashers. You get me? And then everybody else is spot up. Like I could see it. I'm not gonna lie. Embiid just has to buy in, which I think Embiid will buy in because this is the best team he could have ever even possibly had in his life. Like this team is genuinely crazy, but I still feel like the Knicks can beat them because they may think that they have like, how do you say? They may have the East and stuff like that till we get to the playoffs, and then the whole Sixers arena is in Knicks jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like it's a lot of elements in this season that's gonna go through. That's gonna really be tough, to be honest. And then also with the fact that the Heat just got Bam and Giannis, that's gonna do a lot on Embiid. Like that, those 4 games, especially if they play them in a series, they're going at Embiid. Not saying that the Sixers can't win that series. I'm just saying like as they go on in the playoffs, they're gonna face teams that are gonna kill them at their weaknesses. Like absolutely kill them. Absolutely. Like they're not gonna be able to rebound the ball against the Heat. Now the Heat is not gonna be able to shoot against them, but they are not gonna be able to rebound the ball against the Heat. They're probably not gonna be able to mess with them in transition when it comes to Giannis. And then you also got Davion Mitchell, one of the fastest guards in the league. It's really gonna be tough. But even if they get out, nah, if they do get out, I feel like they're winning the chip. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If they get to the finals, they're winning the championship. I wouldn't even lie. But I don't think they're getting to the finals. I genuinely don't think they're getting to the finals. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe it. I don't believe in it. Me personally, I don't believe they're getting into the finals because the Knicks is just too good. Like, we just want a chip. Now, it also depends on if Brunson comes back and his hand is not affecting him at all. That's a big point, too. But if you're asking also, like, what does this do to LeBron's legacy game? I'm a LeBron fan. I feel like he's the greatest of all time. But I understand if, like, old heads feel away about, like, the fact of, oh, he's going to really actually ring chase. Because at the tier end of my career, he just went to the Wizards to go try to get some, for me, go try to get a team. He wasn't trying to ring chase. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like, old heads, they're like, the way they may go about it. When this comes up and it comes up in the arguments, go talks, all this and that. But at the same time, your break. I'm sorry. At the same time, LeBron is 40. At what point do we not like give a 40-year-old grace? Like, at what point do we just be like, yo, this guy doesn't want to be the number one, number two option on the team. He's 40. Let him go play. That's an aspect I do understand about it too. Cause bro, he's 40. He's been a number one option for 20 years. And then he became the number two option until the playoffs last year. So he was the number one option again. Even when Austin Reeves came back, he was still the number one option. So it's like I do get he signed a 2 year. So he doesn't only want to sign, he doesn't only want to be there for 1 year. Sign a player option for 2 years, so he may come back regardless, if not that team, a different team. So it's like he really just wants to play basketball and not be like the number one focal point of the team. You get me, and enjoy his time being a 40-year-old. Because he may still love the game and want to play the game at 40. And that's something that I can't really hate on. I can't really hate on like him wanting to play the game at 40 years old and just wanting to be happy. My son is in the league. I want to go play basketball in Philly. I want to go win a ring there. They haven't won a ring in like decades, just like the Knicks. I want to be a part of that Knicks rivalry in terms of the way now I give a reason for Sixers fans to actually want to buy tickets in that stadium, actually want to arena, actually want to be in that arena instead of having most of the arena filled with Knicks fans every single playoff series. And they just lose every single playoff series. Or either that or they lose to the Celtics every single playoff series when it counts. Or a player on their team may get injured and then their season is over. Like, he may actually want to make the franchise feel happy before he leaves. Not saying that he cares about the Sixers franchise, but he knows what he can implement into the franchise. So that's a big reason on him going, because he'll be valued. He helps bring a ring to the Sixers gang. He's valued. Regardless if he's valued by a lot of other people, he's valued by the Sixers. The same way he's valued by the Heat, the same way he's valued by the Cavs, the same way he should have been valued by the Lakers. That's the topic for another day. But I feel like he just really wants to be valued as a player because he hasn't felt that in a long time. He wants the happiness and he wants to feel valued. He wants to feel like what he's doing on the court actually means something. And to that point, I really can't be mad at him. Now, do I think the chemistry wise will blend? Now, Jaylen Brown did say Bronny was ass. He did say that. So I don't know if LeBron gets over that, if he feels good about that. I know he messed with Jason Tatum, but I don't know if he messed with Jaylen Brown. So we'll definitely have to see about that too. And then Jaylen Brown already said Joel Embiid is a flopper. So, and they almost fought in the game, so I don't know their really greatest relationship or how their relationship may be built. But one thing I can say, many things changed for that ring. Many things. Many things changed for that ring. Trust me. I can promise you. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that people would change just because based off trying to get a ring. We've seen it many times. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen didn't even care what what Rodman was doing. He was getting days off to go to Vegas. The only player on his team getting days off to go to Las Vegas and do whatever he wants, and then he could come back during training camp or when training camp was finished and play like shit like that. So it's been players that have done what they wanted because they know the team knows they're gonna bring what's best for the team. You get me? So regardless of people's differences, they still have chances to win championships. The same thing we just seen with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I've been a Celtics fan damn near since high school. I never thought they wasn't really that cool. I thought they was cool as hell. I thought they really messed with each other. I thought they may have went out with each other multiple times, but when you see what it looked like, they look like they never hanged out before. Ever. When I say ever hanged out before, it looked like they never hanged out before. And by the way of how they didn't even bring up each other in a situation. Not saying they had to, but when it looks like how it was looking, they both was drafted together 1 year after the other. Jason Tatum was after JB, and then they grow up together in the league. It's like, damn, like nothing. And the post Tatum made it was like, damn. I mean, so you can't really assume that these players are as close as you think they are. It's really business, gang. It's a job. It may be a high paying job, probably the highest paying job in the world, one of the highest paying jobs in the world, but it is a job. Bro come here, he play ball, he know bro nice, he gonna give him the ball, he gonna feel me, act cool on the court, then he gonna dip. The same thing with rap. There's certain rap people that say, let's think about it. At the time, Drake was cool with Ross before he was cool with Meek Mill. Now, how do you think it was easier for Meek and Drake to get their first feature song? Because Rick Ross signed Meek Mill, so of course Rick Ross is gonna mend the relationship and make sure they meet and get close. Now, my analogy between that and basketball is if you really want a championship, regardless if y'all may have y'all differences or y'all may not know each other, the GM, the coach, the owner is gonna make sure y'all get on the same team, play on the same court. So eventually, after y'all, the same way Meek and Drake probably did a certain amount of verses, a certain amount of songs that it may have not took them the first song. You get what I'm saying? That's the same way of practice. A couple practices, a couple games is gonna get players to actually get to mend with each other and have chemistry. So we can't really say, oh, based off what they're saying and the past, it doesn't look like it's gonna be good. Trust me, brother. A lot of shit didn't look like it was gonna be good. A lot of people ain't think the Knicks would ever win a championship. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought? There's so many scenarios I could bring into the. Who would have thought the Bucks would have won a championship that year? Who would have thought the Suns would even got to the fucking finals that year? Like, it's so many things that happens, gang, that you don't have control over. In basketball, football, you don't have control over, gang. Injuries is a very big part of the game. And besides injuries, it's also about how a way a team like gets together, actually has the chemistry together. It's not just always about every single player you may put on the team or how they may play together. It's about how much time they play together, how much they want to actually win together, how much they actually want to win in terms of actually being successful. Because certain people just want to win together, but also they won't be able to win together unless they do their due diligence in terms of, I got to average 20, I got to average 30. But that's why I commend Braun in a sense because he doesn't want to do that no more. He's coming on his team so he doesn't have to be the first, the second option. He's coming on his team so he can play basketball at 40 years old. A lot of things a lot of players don't do, are not able to do. One player gets injured, I could step up. Two players get injured, I could step up. You know what I mean? But I'm 40, gang. I'm 40. Like, you gotta have grace for me, bud. You gotta have grace. Like, it's like, when will we ever have grace for a 40-year-old or a player in their 40s? If we can't have it for a 20-year-old, if we can't have it for a 30-year-old, 35-year-old, why can't we have it for a 40-year-old? It gets to a point, bro. I get he's the greatest, but, like, come on. Have grace. Even though I'm upset at him, even though I'm mad at him, even though I may feel away just because it's the Sixers, but he may not get it the same way we get it or look at it the same way we get it, gang. So, well, YouTube, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about LeBron and what he did and how it really affects us all. But this is NMT Unjust. Please like and subscribe, comment on the video. I'll be back soon with another video, man. I love y'all. Peace.